Hey guys, Rob from Georgia, aka VHS 82 apostrophe, aka the Sleeper, here with you. And joining me, not too far from the great land of Canada, Glenn, aka BDG Reviews, and the psychopath himself, Will Cardinal, aka Mad Harry, or the alias that he presently lives under, that being Darth Gotta Work, has of late been rumored to be pulling shifts over at KAB Radio. They are the host, along with the Don of the one and only Bay of Blood podcast, and as well, Body Bags is in the house. We're fresh off our ninth Black and White Nights commentaries, rolling on into episode 10 as we look into John Carpenter's Spookfest, The Fog from 1980. So lock your doors, bolt your windows, and wipe the color off your freaking TV sets. And settle back for what ought to be one hell of an entertaining evening. What's up, guys?
Not much, man.
Not much, dude. You did it. What an intro that was, bro.
Yeah.
I'm glad to be back with y'all. I know I missed a couple of shows. You know,
Yeah.
COVID shit, bro. Like I told you, I work in hospitals, so COVID's got me going crazy. But I'm with y'all tonight. Bro, Rob, like I messaged you. I think I DM'd you like 2 days ago saying like I miss recording with you, bro. So I'm glad to be back with y'all again to do little motherfucking commentary. And who which one of y'all chose to do the fog? Because it's a pretty fucking good idea.
Yeah, I think it was you, Rob, right?
Was it? I thought it was you, actually.
Oh. Well, one of us did.
It was. It might have been on your list. We pulled it from the original 5 that
Yeah.
we initially came.
Because it wasn't on my
I
top
think it was
five,
on
so
your
it's
list,
one
yeah.
of y'all. It's one of you too, for sure.
But I
'cause
wanted
it
to
was
do it.
on my top 5, so.
But I wanted to do it just because I thought we needed to do something light, something fun, something not so heavy laden.
Yeah.
Considering the state of the world and everything else, we need
Yeah.
something fun.
And I think it will work. I think just by the menu itself, I think
Oh,
it will.
yeah.
So, who's doing the synopsis for the film? Who's doing the the IMDb synopsis? Directed by who? Starring who? Who's doing it? Am I doing it?
If you want, yeah.
Okay. So what?
Yeah, I was gonna say, remember, it's not much of a synopsis there, I see, but
Yeah.
So yeah, the fog. The fog was one of the I actually saw Christine, They Live, and a bunch of Carpenter film before I saw this film. I saw it for the first time. I was maybe 17, and the first time I saw Halloween, I was maybe like 10. So giving you an idea. So yeah, the fog. I remember renting this film on VHS, not knowing who directed it, and I was kind of young and shit. I I owned Halloween because I actually stole that VHS from the renting store and shit. So, but I had no sleeve, no cover, no nothing, and I remember watching this film, and I was like, damn, like the soundtrack is like Halloween, but like low key, like it plays out really, really slow. So does the film too. But like I had an idea of what I was going on just because I saw Halloween, and like years later, I realized that it was actually John Carpenter. So yeah, The Fog, 1980, rated R. Don't know why though, because I don't think it deserves a R rating.
No.
The rated R is kind of pushing it.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess maybe when it came out, there probably wasn't a PG-13, so it was probably either like PG or R.
Yeah. So directed by John Carpenter, of course. Written by John Carpenter and Deborah Hill, who wrote the original Halloween 2. Not Halloween 2, but the original Halloween
As well.
TOO2 as well. So, cast wise, we got the beautiful Adrienne Barbeau, of course.
As
We have
Stevie Wayne.
we have Jamie Lee Curtis as well as Janet Leigh. We have Tom Atkins and the Stash, as always.
Actually, he doesn't have the stash in this.
Yeah, it doesn't have
No,
one. Yeah.
no, but you know what? I love to just cut up a cardboard stash and
Just stick it on whenever you
on
see.
the TV. Yeah,
There you go.
so you got Charles Seifert too. You got a bunch of dude, just all around great cast.
Mm.
But where it gets interesting for me is produced. This film was produced by Deborah Hill,
Mhm.
apparently,
Yep.
but Akkad loves to say it wasn't.
Mhm.
You know who Akkad is.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, Akkad and Carpenter came up with this story. So you got a bunch of beef going on, and that's pretty much what made the Halloween franchise go right and left all around, I think.
Mhm.
I blame this film, literally. But yeah, overall good film. That was my little small introduction. I'll get more into some, behind the scene trivias and shit once we get done with it. What I want to know though is how you two got introduced to this film. Rob, you want to go first,
Sure.
or
Yeah, sure. First time I saw this film, I was I think I was either 11 or 12. For my birthday, I asked my parents to take me to the drive-in for a double feature. It was The Legacy opened up, and then The Fog played, and that was like a big birthday present for me to see that double feature. And so, first time I saw The Fog as a young kid, young teenager, it was on the drive-in, and I remember being just absolutely, I was spellbound. I was blown away. I've loved this movie ever since. It might be my personal favorite of his. I mean, I love The Thing. I love Halloween, but there's just something about The Fog it's more than comfort horror to me. It is a film. I love
you
the play.
are literally blowing the shit away from me, bro. Saying you love this film maybe more than The Thing. I
Just
know you're a
as a
big ass
no,
fan of
just
The Thing.
as
It's
a
crazy
personal
to hear.
as a comfort type. I love The Fog. I love The Fog. I love The Thing. I love a lot of most of his movies, but there's something about this that just I don't know. It's so fun.
You think it's a better film than The Thing?
No, but it is helped by the work of Dean Cundey as cinematographer. Of
Oh, for
course,
sure,
I
for
think
sure.
Tommy. I think
That was part of my notes for the after show. Of course, of course.
I think Tommy Lee Wallace does a pretty good job on editing. It has some. Well, I'll point out some of my favorite moments with the camera as we roll in, but there's just I don't know. It's maybe because I was fortunate enough to see the first Carpenter film that I ever got to see on the big screen, so to speak, was The
I
Fog
guess it was the first Carpenter film you ever saw.
on the big screen. I probably saw glimpses of Halloween when it played on TV, but I don't think my parents let me see that early.
But from beginning to end.
Oh yeah, The Fog would have been the first John Carpenter film.
Cool.
Nice.
Cool. What about you, Glenn?
I remember renting it on VHS. I always remember the cover had like was Jamie Lee Curtis like I think she was like banging on a door or something, and there were some arms or something. I can't remember exactly, but I always
Is
remember
that
thinking
Beta or VHS? Or...
VHS.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was always kind of intrigued by it, and I thought just one time I was like,
I gotta ask though,
Mhm.
Rob, for you, it's like what, maybe 20, 30 years ago?
Well, I'm 50 now, so we're talking when I was 11 or 12.
So 40 years ago, maybe.
yeah,
Glenn, we're talking about maybe what, 20 years ago for you?
uh, let me think. I was about 10 when I saw it, so probably about 30 years.
30 years, okay.
Yeah, and honestly, I remember renting it, and honestly, what sold me more than anything else was just the opening scene. Just the old dude talking and, telling the tale. It just gave it like this grand feel, like this is going to be something special.
The magic of dialogue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it really is something special. And it's a movie I've always thought if you want to introduce your kids to horror, it's a good choice to start with.
I'd agree.
Because it's a
What
ghost
about
story.
Superman 4, The Quest for Peace?
No one's ready for that horror. Doesn't matter how jaded you are. You see that, you'd be like, nope. Yeah. But yeah, The Fog has always been one of my favorites. I was super glad when it got a Scream Factory release. I remember I was like I was thinking like Scream Factory, like somebody like, come on, give us a good Blu-ray release. And then finally it happened, and I was like, yes. And we won't talk about the remake.
Well, speaking of Superman,
Yep.
we got that Smallville motherfucking dude in it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Tom Wellington.
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie just, shouldn't exist.
What an atrocity this film is.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. You know you love it too. You love the Friday. You love the Nightmare on Elm Street remake, so of course
Yeah.
you love it.
Yeah, but there's just something about John Carpenter's The Fog. It's a classy horror movie. It doesn't
Well,
rely on exploitation, doesn't rely on a lot of gore or anything. It just tells a good, creepy little ghost story.
I think it helps too when you anchor it down with men like Hal Holbrook and of course John Houseman, who does the initial opening
Yeah.
campfire. But Hal Holbrook is freaking awesome in here. I freaking love watching him in this movie.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure. And canon with Superman 4, The Quest for Peace too.
Would you just watch that today or something?
Yeah, it's awful.
It's pretty sad. My boy, as far as my boys know, there's only a Superman and Superman 2. They don't know there's a 3 and 4 to that.
Which Superman 2 though? The
The
Richard
original,
Donner
78.
cut?
Yeah.
No, the Richard Donner's cut
Yeah,
or
yeah.
the theatrical cut of Superman 2.
The Donner cut.
I prefer the theatrical cut
I
personally.
like the Donner cut. But I would say if you had to nail me down on my 3 most favorite comic book based movies of all time, just 3, the original 78 Superman would be one of them. I absolutely love that movie.
That's my number one.
I love that movie.
That's my
That
number
is
one.
one of the
That's
greatest
phenomenal.
greatest
That's phenomenal.
ever, hands down.
Phenomenal. Superman. I believe the man could fly when I was young.
Absolutely.
So, it worked.
Absolutely.
And I'd say after Superman the movie, I'd say you have Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance, and I'd say Ghost Rider: Spirit and Vengeance and Captain America 1990. No, no,
I
I
have
just
that on Blu-ray, so don't laugh too hard.
don't laugh too hard. Don't laugh too hard, bros. Okay, okay. No, if I
You
had to,
haven't lived
before,
until you've seen the live-action Spider-Man movie from Japan,
I
from like
have seen this
1984.
atrocity. Yeah, I
I
have seen
know.
this.
Dude's
Hey,
got a robot.
hey,
Yeah, it's pretty
just
much
for
like Ultraman, but
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
just for continuity here, we probably need to move on here soon. But Glenn, what's your favorite comic book movie of all time?
Ooh, I'd probably have to say,
Batman
uh,
Rock.
probably Tim Burton's Batman, the
Okay.
original Tim Burton one. Yeah.
So we're all kind of going old school a little bit.
Yeah, and we're all kind of going DC as opposed
Yeah,
to Marvel.
that's interesting. Well, I grew up DC. I was more DC as a kid
Yeah.
than I was
I've
Marvel.
always been
Easy.
more DC. I
Yeah.
love certain Marvel character, but I enjoy the DC universe way more.
Yeah, I've always found Marvel always seems too happy.
But you know what? You know
I
what?
don't
Might
know.
as well do top three before we begin. Might as well do top three. Number one is Superman. Like I said, the original Christopher Reeve one. Second one I'd say is Joker.
Oh,
Uh,
Joker. Yeah.
are we just DC or overall like
Doesn't matter. Just comic book based movie.
Yeah.
comic book based movie? Okay, I'll try and stick with DC though, because I watch more DC. Does animated count or
No, let's just go theatrical,
theatrical?
cinematic. Yeah.
Okay, so okay, I'd say okay. Superman, the original one, um, Joker, and The Dark Knight Rises.
I
Wow,
would
really?
go Superman, the original, The Dark Knight, and Thor Ragnarok.
Nice. I would go Batman, the Tim Burton Batman. Uh, I'm gonna go a little
Return
off.
is way superior though.
Returns is good. Don't get me wrong. Um, Punisher Warzone. I,
Ooh,
I, I just like how.
gritty.
Yeah, I really
I,
do.
I I love that's my number four. That's my
Yeah.
number four, not Warzone, but the original Punisher
Uh,
with Thomas Jane, not the one with Dolph
uh,
Lundgren.
I liked Warzone. I thought it was just really nice and brutal and good. And you know what? I'm gonna go with Sin City.
Where's Joker, bro?
Yeah, Joker should be in there. You know what? I'll do that. I'll move Sin City to 4. I'll move uh, Punisher to 3, and I'll put Joker at 2.
So we all have a Joker. I just went with Dark Knight.
Yeah,
Well, that shows you how great those movies are, though.
I'm
yeah.
quite surprised the original Christopher Lee Superman is not on your top five though, because it's
That,
such an amazing film.
It is a really good film. I just find I don't know. Well, yeah, you know me. I prefer things darker. I guess
well,
that's
I'll
why
tell you
I've
this
Well,
though.
always.
Whoa, wait, Will. I'll tell you what. There's not many scenes as dark as when that poor little girl goes into her apartment with the cat, telling her mom, and you hear from a distance her mom slapping her because she thinks she's lying.
yeah,
How screwed up is
that's
that?
crazy. Yeah,
Oh man. Yeah, I've always preferred the darker storylines,
and
so
bro, darker
maybe that's
storyline,
why I go more for Batman, but
darker storyline. You got that well, she's basically like a slave to Lex Luthor.
yeah.
Like Mr. Schmucker!
Oh, that's awesome.
He's like Gene Hackman's always yelling at her. Mr.
Yeah.
Schmucker!
Otis!
Otis! Otis!
Yeah.
Can you tell me why is it
What
that
a
I have not
retard,
read
Otis.
my
What
paper
a
yet?
retard.
Because I haven't given it to you, Mr. Lex Luthor. Love it, man. I love that.
The
Yeah.
only gripes I got going on with this, well, we should start a non-horror podcast for sure, just talking films for real. We should
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah,
And
we need to
the
get
only
more.
the only gripes I got with this film is the scene where Margot Kidder, Lois Lane, is flying with Superman and like she's talking to herself like, "Are you an angel?" and shit. Like that shit is like doesn't make sense. And like she looks at him like, "Are you an angel?" And Christopher Reeve like smiles. It's nah, cringy as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a little cringeworthy, but it's
I need
overshadowed by the greatness of the rest of the film.
Absolutely.
Dude,
I need to
when he's
rewatch
holding
that. It's
her
been
at the end,
years.
man, and he realizes she's dead, and for all intents and purposes, she's not coming back unless he does
That
something that
shit
he's told
spinning
he can't
around the,
do.
the planet to reverse time though,
That's a
that
great scene.
no, that's awful.
What's awful? Him spinning the world back, or just I'm saying the initial moment when he understands that she's dead. That's a
Well,
powerful
what
moment.
what 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 would be a threat to Superman if you can just reverse time by spinning around at full speed, flying around the Earth? Just go back in time, find Lex Luthor, and kill him.
But he's violating a principle that his father said you cannot do.
Yeah, but
And
since
and so
you
that's
want to save
really
the world, because you know you're gonna have some problems with Lex Luthor in part two and shit. So, well, that was my rant.
Yeah.
no. I think you're right. It's just I think if you just really hold to the idea that he's violating a major principle, then
Well, but
it's
if he stands for the great red, blue, and white American flag of saving everyone, why aren't you doing this every time threats show up?
Too much work.
maybe. Who knows, man? They're movies.
Yep.
Yeah, they're movies, but still, doesn't make sense. It's a pretty big plot hole when you think about it. Because it's like every threat throughout the sequels, or even with the ending of this film, is not much of a threat because all he has to do is fly backwards with the Earth's gravity, and nothing happens. You get what I mean, Rob? Or
Hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, let's really.
all right, so I'm at 0.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess I got to get to zero now because I was just hit play.
Well, would y'all be down to do like some side episode, non-horror side episode, franchise episode, like Batman, Superman, whatever you want?
Yeah, sure.
What about you, Rob? Would you be down?
Yeah, that might be an idea. Huh? I'm just trying to backtrack here now. All right, I'm 0, 0, 0, 0, 0.
Okay.
Me too. I'm at the Metro Goldwyn Mayer logo.
Actually, if
Okay.
you're at 0, 0, 0, 0, you ought to have a black screen.
I'm at 0000 when I have a Metro Goldwyn Mayer logo.
I got a black screen, but hold on.
Okay. Just tell me as soon as the Avco Embassy logo starts.
Are we? Somebody gonna count down?
Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll do it. 3.
Avco Embassy. Wait. I'm going at the Avco Embassy. Wait.
Is that where
Uh,
you want everyone right before APCO and NPC?
Mm,
Because MGM comes up first for me.
yeah. Should we?
That's what
Yeah.
I said. I was on MGM.
Yeah.
I know, but for some reason APCO comes up first for Glenn.
Yeah. since I'm on the blue. So,
Does it really matter? We're only going to be, what, 5-6 seconds?
yeah, doesn't really matter. So,
let me just check something out real quick. We got FCO. Okay, let's just start. Okay, give me a sec. Okay, when you get that Edgar Allan Poe quote.
oh yeah, okay,
Oh, okay. Hold on.
yeah, that'll work.
I like the MGM in black and white.
The Avco logo looks pretty good in black and white as well.
I assume the quote comes right after APCO.
Yeah.
I love the music as it kicks in here. All right. All right, you gonna count down?
Yeah. Okay. So everyone ready?
Everyone's that is all that we see or seem and shit.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
3,
So,
2, 1, go.
It's all that we see or seem but a dream within a dream. Edgar Allan Poe.
I seem to think that quote is used a lot, like in a lot of movies.
that looks already good. So.
Oh yeah. 11:55.
Okay. Could have been shot in black and white for sure.
Yeah.
I'm telling it right away.
Yeah. It really just works.
I think Houseman came in. I think he shot this in one day.
I believe that.
And it's a set too. It's a count. It's just a set they made.
That's a set? Damn.
Yeah, it's a set, but you know what's crazy? It doesn't even feel like an Hammer film. It feels like, and let's say we're like 15 seconds in,
Mhm.
and it could be the introduction to some Universal monster, classic monster.
Yeah.
That's how good it works. That's how well it works.
Okay, now real quick, that kid there on the left that we'll see throughout.
Mhm.
He is the kid who we'll see in Halloween 2 biting into that apple with the razor blade.
Yep.
You guys know that?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
There's one I'll drop.
Yeah, John Carpenter just didn't like him, so he sticked him in Halloween 2 and made him eat a razor blade.
Apparently, he's still acting. He's been in a few things, small roles.
That's cool. Yeah, black and white. It's
Does
just
it? Does
really-
it?
I'm curious,
20
though.
seconds, it does it.
Now, it ought to be mentioned. This is Panavision Anamorphic. I think it's 235-1. And Carpenter was really, really wanted it shot just like this because of how he was gonna. I think the fog was a big play here, and the thing it all gets screwed up when you see it on TV and it's modified for TV and everything. You gotta see it widescreen. This is
Yeah,
a widescreen movie.
it really is. And I mean, I remember when I first saw the DVD after having watched it on VHS for like years.
Never saw this film full screen though.
Full screen, it was a good movie, but it was like seeing a different movie, seeing it in
Yeah,
widescreen.
you missed stuff. There's the
You
first
missed a
time.
lot.
Well, yeah, the first time when I got the DVD, the first time I watched it in widescreen, there were whole like when we'll get there on the boat though, but when that last kid remaining on the boat and the ghost comes in behind him, you only see that ghost from behind him on the widescreen. You don't see him on the modified for
Really?
TV.
No.
No, you do not see him. That now see this is one of my favorite Carpenter or Dean Cundey shots of any Carpenter movie.
The
Right here,
score.
as we come
the score,
across.
the score, bro.
This is beautiful.
So sinister.
Oh, look at
Yeah.
that.
The
Hells
score,
yeah.
just low key score, just some synth notes, plain simple, it works.
Oh yeah.
That is beautiful. I love that.
Man, I'm thinking this might be a preferred way to watch this movie now.
Maybe. See, I'm curious to see how like the lighthouse, the daytime shots. When we see the ocean.
Yeah,
And
it's all about the daytime shots too, I think.
Yeah.
Because it works good now, because everything is like dark and shit. So of course everything will pops up. Everything, the lights, everything that we are supposed to see by watching this film in color is gonna pop more in black and white.
Yeah.
I love it every time somebody in an interview with John Carpenter brings this scene up and he just cringes. It's funny how much he hates this scene.
Yeah.
Does he really?
Yeah, oh yeah. Father, can I get paid? He just
Oh, why do
he
why
cringes.
why
Literally.
why does he hate this
He just
scene though?
he just I don't know. It's just one of those things.
But what did he say?
Well, I mean, I think it was who was it? Mick Garris on the Scream Factory. Oh no, I'm sorry. No, yeah, it was on the Thing interview. He was talking about the fog for a moment, and he brought that up, or maybe it was just a Mick Garris interview with him. Anyways, but yeah, it was like his facial expression and everything. He was just like, oh, let's not talk about this. I don't want to talk about this. Mick Garris was like, oh no, we got to talk about it for a minute, but then he brought up body bags, and Carpenter's in there too, but he's covered in makeup, and that was totally different for him. See, I love this. This is so Lovecraftian, man.
Mm-hmm.
Does it show that I'm moving? I'm smoking inside. I never do it usually, but
It's
this little score right there, this little thing,
Mhm.
I used to hate it, but in black and white, it works.
Oh yeah.
It's weird to say, but
It can be really amazing just what black and white can do to change a movie.
like let's say this film was made in '56 or some shit. I could see it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd buy it.
I could see this score
Mm-hmm.
playing. I'm loving it so far. I don't know about y'all, but
oh yeah, definitely. Right here,
Yeah.
just this. Look at wow. Starring Tom Atkins. He's so much fun to watch.
Yeah. He just like reeks of badass.
someone's got it real loud though. I can hear the movie.
I have no sound on mine at all, so
That is probably me. I turned it down.
Now, okay, now it's good.
oh yeah.
I love these subtle shots.
Yeah, for sure.
But Carpenter's great at that. Just showing all these locations and places, and
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't even matter if there's a real reason why. It's just there. Look at it. Take it in.
Well, it's well, I think he is like good at establishing where this shit takes place.
Yeah.
You know, you see outside shots. Even if you don't see the whole town, you kind of get how how can I put it? You kind of get how quiet and like it's a small town. Like just by one shot, you can tell it's one small town.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't
No.
know how to say it because I'm a French ass Canadian, but I think it does it well with pretty much every film he did. You by one shot, by one simple shot, um, you can see the, how can I put it? You can sense the feel of the town. You know, you can feel the town. It's a low key, low. It's a,
Mhm.
I don't know how to say it, but
Oh, I think this
blame
scene is
my French ass. But
I think
Mhm.
this opening scene is interesting because when you have all these little things start to begin to happen, this is the only, and it's a strong way to phrase it, but this is the only real awareness or awareness that the townspeople have that something weird is up because really, the fog is keying on those certain members um, that it's taken its revenge out on, not the entire town in of itself. So
Mhm.
it's interesting that as you like in a Lovecraftian way, you got a lot of people, and we'll see it through a little bit of dialogue with the Nancy Loomis character, but a lot of people like right now they're sleeping at home and everything, but they're aware something is happening in town. They just don't know what. And then
Mhm.
our main characters who ultimately get carried up into it, of course, starting with Father Malone, will
well,
know.
but by the point we are in this film, um, like you don't even know if like of course we know it's supernatural and there's something going on because we like the three of us saw this film multiple times.
Oh yeah.
But I remember like the first time I've seen this film, I was like, okay, so there's something weird going on. For how long has it been going on? Is there someone behind it? Or
Mm.
So I'm just curious. What do you guys? I mean, how do you interpret this? Are there ghosts just sort of going out playing a little, being a little mischief, messing with things, or
well,
is
I
this just the effect of this force that is about to intrude into the town?
no, I think the way I see it is the more people are afraid, the more power they get, so they can manifest themselves.
I always sort of saw it. I always remember. I don't know whether you've ever heard of this, Will, but like in Canada here, we have a phenomenon known as a forerunner.
A
You
forerunner, no, never heard about
Yeah,
it.
and the idea is like something like bad is gonna happen, and before it happens, you get like supernatural type happenings.
Like a foreshadowing.
Yeah, I always took this as like a forerunner, and like sort of like those who were in the know, if you will, would have seen this and been like, okay, let's get out of town, like let's get away for a while,
You know,
something not good is happening.
it's funny. The Nancy Loomis character, she'll say, soon, she'll
Hmm.
say, referring to this night,
Hmm.
that it's just like the whole town's gone crazy,
Hmm.
and so, but yet she's not part of the conspirators, so she's never going to fall victim. But it's funny how the people do sense that
Hmm.
something is happening,
Yeah,
even if they're not being targeted or not, which is interesting.
It's beautiful in black and white though. So far, I'm enjoying it really.
I love
Oh,
that
this
he's
is
drinking
awesome.
and driving.
Zip,
Good old
Hmm.
days.
Yep.
the good old days of not having to be
Yep.
worried.
Yeah. And Tom Atkins is just so
It
manly.
works. The way it's
You know.
shot too. It works. The way it's
Mhm.
shot
Oh,
plays.
here's the other one I'm about to drop on you. Did you know that this truck is the truck that has the we see in Halloween at the
Yeah,
railroad crossing?
yeah.
Oh, nice.
Same plate too. I think.
Mhm.
Same registration plate. Is that how you say it in English?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's awesome. Now, see, I actually like this better in black and white. This scene.
Yeah. Honestly, so far, I'm liking every bit of this better in black and white.
Me too. Me too.
I can't help but think maybe this might be a new viewing format for me when I watch this.
Well, you watched AVPR in black and white, so.
Yeah, I regret that.
Did you know about that, Rob? That motherfucker watched Alien versus Predator Requiem in black and white.
Yeah, didn't you tell me it wasn't too good?
Yeah, it was horrible. It was like, no, don't do it. I was hoping I could have, maybe
Kill
salvaged
myself.
something, but no.
I was hoping I could have killed myself.
By the way, Will, I'm surprised you didn't mention it. When we first saw Tom Atkins, his character name is Nick Castle, the guy who plays the original Michael Myers.
Yep.
And what's this guy's name? That's not Dick Baxter. Is that the character name for? No, his name's Dan, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
There's a Dick Baxter character in here somewhere, and that kid is the kid mentioned in the car in Halloween when they're talking about when she's joking about.
Wait. Are you talking about Dick Warlock, the dude who played Michael in Halloween 2?
No. Nick Castle played the original Michael Myers in Halloween.
Yeah. Yeah, Nick Castle did.
And that's Tom Atkins' character name.
Yeah, I know, but
That's
what you were saying, like you were like saying something about Dick character or some shit.
Oh no, Dick Baxter. There's a character name in here. So what? Dick Baxter, his name is also from Halloween.
Oh, okay.
Along with Ben Tram.
God damn, this looks good.
It does.
Yeah. I would just find it funny, like the name of this thing, the Seagrass. Of all the possible names for a ship, I mean, Seagrass. I don't know.
Stoner. Stoners. Seagrass. Smoking pot.
There you go.
Catching the waves.
Oh, here we go. Gonna start getting in the fog.
There ain't no fog bank out there.
Yeah.
Ain't no fog bank out there.
Oh, now there's a fog bank.
Hey, a fog bank out there. I love it, man.
That's awesome.
But I think it's scary to think, when the fog gets to the land and the spirit ghost, whatever, like gets to their feet, like literally on ground. I would have loved to see this film takes place on the water. Just the crew on a ship, the fog comes in and,
Yeah. Well, they made that movie. It's called The Ghost Galleon. It's a part of the Tombs of the Blind Dead series.
Yeah, they made an episode on Thunderbirds too. It's basically a fog that kills pretty much everyone on any ship. It looks good though. It looks really, really good.
It really does. Oh.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah. Apparently, John Carpenter and Adrienne Barbeau were married during this movie.
Yep.
I love that. We actually get to see a ghost ship.
That's amazing.
Beautiful.
Love that. What does he say? Who is that? It's great, man. I'm telling you, I went absolutely nuts as a kid watching this for the first time.
Oh
This is
yeah,
so awesome.
That's so creepy, dude.
yeah. Oh, and it's the fact they used the hook. You know, everyone else got the proper weapons, but he's just got like a not a meat cleaver, a meat hook.
Beautiful, beautiful.
It really is.
Now, see, on modified TV, you won't see this scene right here, only on widescreen. That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Even the shadow in the background?
Yeah, the ghost coming through the doorway. That's cut off on the modified for TV. You don't see it until the ghost is like nearly on top of him.
How come? That's crazy, bro.
That's the difference, man, between
Go, go.
widescreen and modified for your TV.
Doesn't the DVD have the full screen on the other side?
Yeah, it does on the other side, yeah.
Ah.
But of course, up till I got this DVD, the only thing I had was my VHS copy
Mm.
from MGM.
Was it full screen?
Yeah, but the VHS was full screen, yeah. I can't remember if they ever issued a special widescreen release on VHS.
I don't think so. I think it was just full screen.
I mean, because
Because
I have,
I remember when the DVD came out, I remember some people like saying around the time, you know, like, oh, it's going to be on widescreen, and like it was kind of a big deal.
I think the only VHS I have my Evil Dead trilogies all widescreen, the Anchor Bay collection. I have the Thing on a VHS widescreen, and my Nightmare on Elm Street is widescreen.
The Jaws 2 cassette, Seth, um, was in widescreen, if I'm not wrong. If y'all remember that release, like that two VHS release of Jaws.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I used to have that. My daughter spilled Kool-Aid on it.
Ooh.
Well, I was not a happy camper that day.
Yeah.
Oh man. See, and that's Lovecraftian too. I never really thought about it, but just the vastness of the ocean, the unknowable, not knowing what's out there.
Yeah.
And that's a big part of Lovecraft, just that idea of not knowing.
Mm.
And there's
But it
we
plays out. Sorry, go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say that when we get up there, I think I know where the scene is. There's a direct Lovecraft nod. I'll point it out when we get there. Go ahead, Will.
Um, not just by the the wide shot of the sea, just the mystery of like sailing, and the fog appears and you don't know what to do with it, and like suddenly you see some shape in the background and shit. Like, I think it's really, how can I put it? I see what you get, the Lovecraftian thing, but I don't think it's all Lovecraftian. You can see Lovecraft um in pretty much every scene of this film, but I don't think it's that obvious.
No, but there will be a scene though where there's something mentioned right out of Lovecraft literature that
Nice.
probably passes right by most people unless you're really. This even shot looks classy, man, in black and white.
Yeah. I just love the fact that, you know, Tom Atkins is so manly that he just bedded her without even knowing her name.
Well, that's his trademark in every movie.
Yep.
Yeah, You remember you remember the lady who has her eyes burned out or whatever in Halloween 3 Season of the Witch in the hotel room?
Yep.
That was Tom Atkins' real life at the time, or wife at the time.
Oh man.
So he's in like another room making it with a girl, and his wife's in another room. It's funny. Love it. He just made it, huh? Had he stepped out there 5 minutes before, he'd have been done.
Yep.
It's weird because this is a story about something that had happened generations ago, but it's being visited upon those who really have no understanding of what their forebears did. Oh, now look at this shot.
Yeah. See the sand blowing and everything.
I can tell y'all right away, I won't watch this film in color anymore.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe this is the movie. You know?
What a
Yeah.
great idea. Whoever came up with the fog, great idea.
I'm pretty sure that was on Glenn's list. I'll double check right now. I'm pretty sure it was though. This is great. I love just the open shot, the wide screen the shots of the ocean, and it's funny. The guys on Hysteria Continues their pod on this. It's funny. They're talking about how poor kid got gypped. Man, he had a gold coin there. It turns into a wood board, but he gets all stoked that it turned into a wood board. And one of the guys is like, "Man, you know how many Blu-rays you probably could have got for that gold coin?"
He's
So
more happy for the wood board.
Well, that's a kid, right? A kid would be.
Yeah. Yeah, well, a kid be like, hey, it's bigger.
Soundtrack.
Yep.
Amazing. Amazing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't think John Carpenter's done a bad soundtrack.
Glenn, it was yours.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you had the Fog, Don't Torture, and Alien, Black Coat's Daughter, Black Christmas.
Nice.
And that's is it? Yeah, that's John Carpenter. Isn't that a young picture of John Carpenter right there?
Could have been, yeah.
I think so. I think I remember that from the commentary.
I love that. Andy, I love you. Sometimes you're a real pain.
I love that line about a stomach pounder and a Coke. And it's funny because, the things you listen to about this movie, there's not even a real definitive, what is really meant by that. Some people think White Castle hamburgers might have been implied. But it's just one of those weird lines that it works perfect.
Really does.
This looks pretty classic.
Yeah.
I just love how Tom Atkins' character, he just takes a real vested interest in his buddies and wants to find out real fast what's become of that.
I gotta ask y'all though, we all love Jaws, and I don't think we could watch Jaws in black and white ever.
I don't think so.
No, the
I've tried it
color
before.
of the ocean and everything, you just need it.
I didn't like it. But
Yeah.
that was a very long time ago, though, when I did it. Antonio Bang. Oh, and Tom Atkins' character, Nick Castle, there, he makes mention of Bodega Bay, which
Ah,
which of course is not only the birds, but do you know what other movie sets itself on Bodega Bay?
Puppet Master, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew about the birds, but Puppet Master, no.
Oh yeah, yeah. Bodega Bay.
I love it the first time we see the lighthouse, though. I mean, when she's walking down the stairs, like over 300 steps to get down. They said
Yeah,
some days it was so windy they couldn't even do their shooting.
yeah. That's like a beautiful shot, though.
And there's a difference, like when you see the lighthouse in reality, outside of film, it does look a little different when you see it on film. It's man, it just has this weird ambiance about. Now, right here, when she's driving, I'm pretty sure when the radio kicks in, then she hears about the seagrass being lost. Reference will be made on the radio to both Whately Point and Arkham Reef. You remember that, Glenn?
I think so. Yeah.
That's right out of Lovecraft books, man.
Oh yeah, yeah,
The city of Arkham.
yeah. Whately,
Whately was a character.
Reef. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah, definitely.
Was it is that the a doctor character or some shit?
Who? Whately.
Yeah.
Whately was oh, it was
just
from
Dunwich Horror.
Dunwich Horror. Yeah. Um, I keep wanting to say Livia, but I don't think it's Livia. It's like Wilbur Whately.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, is one of the
Of course,
children of Yog Sothoth.
yeah, and of course, Arkham Reef, could be a direct nod to the reef that's mentioned in Shadow over Innsmouth.
Hmm.
See, that's boats just sitting out there
Hmm.
because something bad has always intrigued me. Like even with Zombie, the opening scene of Zombie when that boat just comes drifting in,
Oh yeah.
or even in a not so awesome way, but even the beginning of the Relic when you have that ship
Hmm.
kind of pull in, and I love how movies start like that, or at least have that as part of the mystery going on. I
Yeah.
love it when the ships have been out there somewhere you don't know where they've been, and they just kind of come rolling in, and bringing a sense of horror with them because of what they've been through. That's
Yeah.
what makes I think Event Horizon so interesting. You've got a ship that theoretically has crossed over into hell and has come back,
Hmm.
bringing it that sense with it, which really is interesting.
Yeah.
Speaking of ship in black and white, that ship in black and white.
Yeah.
You think it will work?
What Event Horizon?
No, that ship in black and white.
Death Ship. Yeah, it might. Death Ship's a fun movie,
Oh,
anyways.
Death Ship. Okay, I gotcha.
Mm.
George Kennedy.
Hmm.
It was filmed on
German speaking.
it was filmed the le fleuve in Quebec City, Saint-Laurent fleuve, le fleuve Saint-Laurent.
Mm.
It was shot here in Quebec City.
Here's
Nice.
Andy Brackett.
Hmm.
She's great in this. I think she does a really good job with what she's getting.
Yeah.
Not a good sign. Let's close the door, but get inside. Whatsoever.
I love how Hal Holbrook just like appears out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It works so well in black and white. It's crazy.
It really does.
Good idea you had, my friend. Good idea, for real.
Yep. It's
Even if we don't need you on the podcast, sometimes you come up with good ideas.
yeah. Yeah, he literally just came out of nowhere.
It's awesome.
Mrs. Williams misgendered me. He misgendered me.
God, this is great too, man.
Yeah.
Listen to the low key soundtrack. Amazing.
Hmm.
See, now, we don't have to talk a lot about it, but like that's one of the things that I really take exception to the remake with is their portrayal of the Malone character. I
Mhm.
think they really make him out to be a piece of crap in the remake. I hate it. Where
Yeah.
here, he's
It's
like
been forever
he,
since I've
he's
seen it, so I
he,
don't remember shit, and I'm
he
good. I'm
well,
good.
I mean, he's a drunk in the remake, but he's just a piece of crap. He's just the character is just a wasted character. But here, I mean, he
What
really
characters
takes
anyway?
he takes a real vested interest into the
From what characters? From what I remember, bro, you ain't got any like redeemable characters in the remake. You don't care about shit.
well, young Superman who never dons his cape.
Screw that. Screw
He could have
that.
taken care of
Screw that.
everything, man.
Smallville.
He just stood by and did nothing.
Mhm.
Still better than Superman for the Quest for Peace. Glenn's favorite
Now,
film.
I love the two things you got going on here. You got Father Malone, reading out his grandfather's diary, but then we'll go back to Nick Castle giving. I love that story he gives about the coin being found in the pocket, then being gone.
Mm.
That his dad told him.
Still got that score playing. Amazing.
Mhm.
What about Salo in black and white?
Cello?
Yeah.
Well, that could work definitely. I mean, it's an interesting movie to say the least.
This has a totally different vibe.
It really does.
That's my girlfriend coming home. You drink a lot of beer. Everything's fucked up. Yeah, I drink a lot of beer.
Mhm.
What she say? She says something like, "What's it like?" And he's like, "Well, it's always the same. Room starts spinning." It is a neat ensemble cast though. Not one character is really meant to overshadow anyone else.
yeah.
And that was a nice little trademark of Carpenter. He loved doing that.
Hmm.
The Thing is a great example of that.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, and apparently in the church somewhere, maybe we don't really see it until the end, but there's a block in the wall in the church, and it has H. Hawk written into the brick, and of course that's Howard Hawk.
Oh, nice.
There's a lot of that stuff strewn throughout.
Mhm.
I really do love this whole piece of dialogue right here.
Yeah, it's a
Nick is
solid.
he's sort of like he wants to be rooted in the here now, the reality aspect, but at the same time he's a little opened up to that which he doesn't understand.
Hmm.
It makes it for an interesting character.
Fine
shadow.
piece of dialogue. Fine piece of dialogue for sure.
Mhm.
She's got
Kind of reminiscent of, that quaint Indianapolis,
Yeah.
speech. Yeah, like just drunk, layback. Something happened to me once,
Mhm.
boy, she's keyed in, and
It
she
works
just keeps
great
it.
in black and white. It's crazy. Once the British pants had that big ass day in front of me.
Oh, I absolutely love how Holbrook's role in Creep Show in the crate.
Mhm.
It's funny about Janet Leigh's character in here. You know, her husband is like lost out there at sea somewhere, and yet she's sort of struggles with, should I be really concerned? I got other things to worry about.
Yeah.
Kind of,
Her
oh, this
characters always come off as like kind of like a cold character. And I guess, that's just how it is, right?
this is the shot I've been waiting for.
Oh yeah.
I love it when she starts walking down. I really would love to visit this lighthouse for real. It's out Point Reyes National Park, California.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, look at that. That's gorgeous.
Yeah, she said she had a really hard time going down those stairs.
I'd be more concerned with going up them.
Yeah, true that.
I mean, going down's the easy part.
I'd swim the whole island around
Yeah, it'd probably
instead
be
of like
easier.
climbing up those stairs. Fuck this.
You know, when I see a scene shot like this, I remember when John Carpenter said that if of all the movies he would love to remake, it would be Day of the Triffids,
Oh
and
yeah.
two of your main characters are in a lighthouse for throughout that movie,
Yeah.
doing experiments and stuff. Imagine having a job like this. You spend most of your time in a lighthouse, that view.
Yeah. Just listening to records. But let's be honest, you could play whatever you wanted.
Let's play Foggy Town.
Yeah.
Foggy Town.
I could just imagine her being like, and now we have a wonderful classic from that wonderful group known as NWA.
Fuck the police.
Exactly.
I love how long this scene drags out, but it's broken up by other things.
Yeah.
It's a long scene, man. I mean, between them.
It is. I'm glad they broke it up though. I mean, it stops it getting boring, and every time it cuts away, you kind of want to get back to it.
Yeah.
Like, we're leaving now, Father. It's like, okay.
Yeah, she's like, "Are you gonna be okay? Do I need to get some help for you?"
I'm gonna call Dr. Thaden and ask him to drop by.
That lady she has no clue what's coming down, but he does, and that's what's got him all freaked out.
Yeah.
That dude stole Atkins' mustache, bro.
He did. That's a great scene. I can't quite
That's
figure out
amazing.
how they
How
did
they
it.
did it? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, and especially like here, like I said, I'm watching this on Blu-ray, and I can't see any like little, you know,
Could
like
have
little
it
holes
just
or
been?
anything.
Could have it been reverse photography?
Maybe, I
Mhm.
guess. I don't know. It's really odd.
I love this reference to the albatross.
Mm.
A millstone around your neck. God, I love that. I
What
love it.
if I ain't having that shit?
I love the TV spots for this.
Mm.
Love at the end, man. That voice kind of kicks in. What in the living hell is out there?
She could have put out that fire a lot easier without using that fire extinguisher. I love that they just stuck the dude like in like a.
You're just staring at him like.
Yeah, it was like, oh, look at that. Hey, well, there's nothing else to look at out here.
You know, this is only 1980. There's that scene in the mortuary there where they have the body stuck in there and he
Mm.
sits up. I wonder how much of even a slight nod might have been to Fulci.
Certainly could be. I mean,
You know, I mean, Carpenter would have been aware of him. I mean,
oh yeah.
he probably saw some of his films in film school,
I wouldn't be surprised.
early ones.
Yeah. First it was a gold coin, then it turned into this great piece of wood. I would have preferred the gold coin.
I think when the babysitter there, when she gets taken, I think that was one scene that used to freak me out as a kid.
Yeah.
I love how certain characters are like sensing something.
Yeah.
Something is trying to force its way in on them, but they can't quite put their finger on what's happening.
Yeah, very true. This is KB Antonio Bay.
Top of the world.
Hmm.
You're pulling some shifts over there, right? At KAB there, Will.
KNB, the radio you want to tune in.
What did your mother want, Andy? It's like, none of your damn business.
Nothing.
What are those clouds out there, Mrs. Corbett? Like, well, I don't know.
I love the disconnect between this guy and Tom Atkins here in a minute when they're both like on two separate things. This guy's like, what the freaking crap, man? This guy's been like in the water for like weeks. And Nick's like, did you feel that? It just like suddenly got cold in here. I mean, they're like, just like, there's like, they couldn't be farther apart.
No.
Which is so cool. It's just so cool how they. It's like they told both, just you're completely be disinterested with the other's thinking. You're just doing your own thing. And of course, she gets left in there with the body.
Yeah. This also kind of reminds me of that scene in Salem's Lot.
How?
Where,
How?
when that body gets up from in the morgue, the woman.
Eh,
You know, where,
no.
you'll have to rewatch it then and see it again.
Fuck you! I'll have to rewatch it. Fuck you, bro. I got that Lords of Salem tattoo, logo tattooed on my arm, bro. It's my favorite Rob Zombie flick. So suck it.
That's Lords of Salem, yeah. That's at Salem's Lot.
Oh fuck, my bad.
Uh,
Retard alert.
yeah, I was kind of like, yeah.
Retard
Did I
alert.
just mention something about people talking not being anywhere near the same page of thought?
Yeah.
Oh goddamn.
Plaid never looked so good.
Nick, he attacked me.
Now, see that never really made sense to me.
No, at that point they should have been,
How does this thing only have enough life in it just to kind of get up and take a few steps and then?
Yeah. 3. I don't know.
Relapsed. I wonder how this movie could have been played out. I know it would have had to have been a much bigger budgeted film, but if the whole town would have been targeted and not just like 6 people.
That would have been kind of cool.
Now, see, that's how the sequel. They should have used aliens as a template to go after the fog. That same idea instead of 6. Well, the fog comes back, 50 some years, whatever later, but this time it tries to take down the whole town.
Yeah. It could work.
No, instead it had to go screw it up. I see this is like the only time we really see a good chunk of the townspeople in one place.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you could have had like essentially like almost like a massacre going on here with all these people.
I'm captivated, like legit captivated by the film in black and white.
See, I
don't have anything to say. I just don't. I just want to watch it. It's crazy.
It's the sort of thing, it changes everything, doesn't it?
I'll be honest, I was dragging my feet, man. I really wasn't sure what to expect, but
It feels like it should have been shot like this originally.
I find we've been saying that quite often in the last
Yeah.
10 films.
It's true. Yeah. But I mean, I guess it sort of just proves like how, you know, how viable a format black and white still is. But we're not getting much with it.
With those old cigarette machines.
And I remember those. They used to be everywhere.
No. When I was in Germany in the army, they were literally stationed. They were literally placed like on almost every major street corner. And the cigarettes you bought in Germany were not like the cigarettes you bought here.
Yeah.
They were like 5 times as potent. It was. I remember the first time I took a drag off of one, I thought I was going to die. Well, let's just have one more drink and go cut that shark open. And those old payphones, man.
Oh yeah. And
I
just
always
look at that, just creeping in.
It's a difference, man, in old-fashioned dry ice and versus CGI.
Yeah. Hmm.
Love the dialogue too.
Hmm.
I like how she really struggles with her responsibility of wanting to protect her child, but at the same time, she's got the voice for the town, and she's caught between.
Yeah.
The,
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's amazing.
look at that! Love the fire
Amazing.
cutter.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
And we really haven't even seen the fog yet, really. I mean, we still get to see a whole lot more of it.
Yeah. Hmm. That looks like a very warm sweater. I guess you would need one in that job. Hmm. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that she took the beer as well. Like, I'm gonna leave it. Like, no, I'll take it with me.
Apparently at some theaters across the country, when this ran, they select theaters they actually put in fog machines to create fog in the lobbies and stuff.
Oh,
How cool
that's
that would have been,
awesome.
man!
Yeah, that would be awesome. Hmm.
Most of all the characters are pretty intriguing.
Yeah, I
Every
mean,
characters are enjoyable, I think.
Yeah, very, yeah.
yeah.
Well, this is a real interesting throwback to Howard Hawks in the sense that when we see Stevie Wayne at the end, it'll be a
That's
direct
beautiful,
nod at
beautiful, beautiful.
it'll be a direct nod to the thing from another world
Yeah.
when she calls for look for the fog instead of watch the skies.
Yeah.
Behind him, bro. That
Look
looks
at that.
good.
Yeah, that's
Too bad there
gorgeous.
wasn't a ghost right there in the window, huh?
Oh yeah.
They should have put old Rob Bottin back there in front of that window.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't mentioned that he's like the lead ghost in here.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
what do y'all think about the original color palette of this film? I'm not a big fan.
I liked it. I thought it
Yeah,
was
I like it.
okay, but now that I've seen it in black and white, everything kind of changes.
I think the best shots are the shots of the ocean, the
Mm,
lighthouse, the exteriors, near the ocean.
But the fog, the smog really pops.
it does like how you can just see it just kind of like trickling in under the door and
Yeah, it's like
just coming in
it's
the
crawling.
windows.
Yeah, you see the full thing. It's weird to say, but
They ain't gonna like finding me home. It's like, no, don't do that, Dan. Just stay where you are. It makes
but
you wonder if he
it's
just
it's
didn't open the door, would he have been fine?
it's it's not even like, honestly, like, I apologize to both of y'all because, like, I
Mhm.
just watched the film and I just have nothing to say. I'm just absorbed.
Oh
Like,
no,
I'm
yeah,
so into it.
yeah. Oh, that was great.
Right there, right there. They used to freak me out as a kid too.
Hmm. And that's one thing, like they never really show the ghosts, do they?
Not a
They're
lot.
they're almost always just
Well,
in silhouette, and
by the end, the
you get
church.
yeah, you get like a little bit of something, but not a whole lot,
Well, you
really.
get a glimpse.
Yeah, and like you get that when she like climbs up on the roof, you get like a shot of some maggots or something and worms and oh, I was living here today. Hmm.
Half these people don't even. They look like they don't even want to be there.
Yeah,
I'd say that kind of shit didn't happen to me since TCM. Like, I'm really into it.
yeah.
I
I
really
still
got to.
think TCM was the best black and white thing we did.
I told you, man. That might be the one that really impressed me way before we started these things.
Mm.
When I saw that for the first time, that really knocked my socks off.
Which one surprised y'all the most? Is it Alien 3? Is it Demons? Is it
I'd have to say it was stage fright for me.
See, I think for me it was the Evil Dead remake.
Mm.
Just because it's so super glossy and shot digitally, and I just really wasn't sure, but I was really, really.
Oh, well, that's good. The fog just wrapping around that sign, that was beautiful.
Alien 3 was awesome, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Alien 3 was awesome, but the discussion we had throughout it was
Mhm.
something else.
Yeah.
Has that one officially dropped yet?
Nope.
No, that's part of the last three, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Glenn's gotta hurry up because I'm gonna pull up with a rock and a sock.
Luckily, commentaries are easier to edit.
Hellraiser's not even out yet.
I've sent it.
Hellraiser? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
really?
yeah, it's been sent. We're just waiting for him to put it up.
There was a good argument. If you ever feel like watching Hellraiser with commentaries, Rob, I had a good argument with the folks.
When
Yep.
did you guys do that?
Was
Maybe like a month ago, or
yeah, something like that. 3 weeks, a month ago.
but not black and white, just
Right,
No.
right,
there.
right. I gotta say, we do color out of space. I definitely that ought to be a regular commentary, not a black and white.
Yeah, you need the color since it's what the movie is.
But yeah, when it drops, Rob, if you feel like rewatching Hellraiser, I say watch it with the commentary that we did.
I would do that.
Because I had a pretty interesting discussion with my fine folks, saying that this film was. I was saying that basically this film was advertised as being like all about Pinhead. You saw Pinhead everywhere, and they disagreed with me, but we had kind of a little it was up and going. Let's put it this way. It was super interesting. That was a good commentary we did. Don, Neil, me, and Glenn, I think. Is that it?
Yeah. I mean, hell, it's just also like that movie's kind of beautiful, anyways.
Oh, this is great. Look at this.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's something else. That's something I never saw, bro. It's like watching a whole like a new film. Basically, it literally is like beautiful.
Go to your room, Andy.
Was it shot on 35 millimeters?
I would assume so. Yeah.
Yeah, 35 millimeter Panavision and 235-1 anamorphic.
Wow, that's
Love this, man.
reminds you of Poltergeist. Weird, but
Mm-hmm. Go to your room.
I love how the ghost just kind of wait till the kid goes up and then they grab her out.
Yeah, it's like
again, the less the better. Kind of like Halloween 1.
Mm-hmm.
Look at it. Talk about the wraparound effect.
Yeah. Mrs. Corbett? It's like, no.
Ah, that's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love it. Yeah, this hammer feel, but it really feels like a Universal monster film.
It does.
Yeah, Miss Bryant's don't have a hook for her hand.
No. Well, why are they going after the kid? No, I don't think he's one of the 6. I wouldn't assume.
Well, he must be because
Well, the
there's
more
no
victims, the more powerful, I think.
there's no collateral damage in this movie at all except for the ones that are designated.
Yeah. 3,
It looks so good. Incredible.
Oh, look at that. That's beautiful.
Oh god damn that shot. Wow.
Get out and push, damn it. Hey, Andy, we need you to get out and push.
You know what we need? We need a man to drive.
Ooh.
That might be well, I'm gonna keep it for the because we'll do a show. I said we do a show. A black and white retrospective show. Let's say we do it around New Year's Eve and shit, since to start the new year fresh. But that might be in my top 5. I think so.
Mm-hmm.
I can already say Alien 3 is number 5. Um, TCM is so far number 1. I haven't seen 5 films, but I'm guessing on with titles that we mentioned. So
Yeah.
I'm guessing TCM will stay 1. Alien 3 will be in the top 5. I'm pretty sure. The Fog will probably stay number 2 because so far it's super good.
Oh, yeah.
That's beautiful, beautiful. So if you could do like how many did y'all did?
This is number 10.
Yeah.
Number 10?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you could rank all 10.
Hmm. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look through the old episodes, whatever, and just see. But I would think probably for me, my number 1 would probably be Stage Fright. And this would probably be number 2, then TCM would be number 3. Oh, look at that. Just
Somebody's got the list.
I can tell you what the 10 are right now, real quick. Blair Witch, Evil Dead remake, Stage Fright, TCM, Night of the Living Dead
Yeah, but
remake.
y'all have seen 10, all 10. I didn't, so I'm curious to know.
oh yeah. Yeah, there was I don't know.
Rob, you want to go ahead?
What, you want to know the 10?
Yeah, top 10. Yeah, like since it's
Oh, you want me to
episode-
rank them the way I
Yeah.
think, or just tell me? Okay.
in black and white, of course.
Yeah. I'd say T. Okay, sorry. 1 TCM.
Least
Oh, go least first.
yeah.
Uh, Tenebrae, Intruder, uh, Demons, Night of the Living Dead,
Night of the Living Dead is already in black and white.
No, we did the remake from '90.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 91,
Mhm.
the Savini one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, then probably Evil Dead, Blair Witch Day Try, TCM. Oh, I forgot Alien 3's up there. I said Alien 3 is probably 3. Then Evil Dead, TCM, I think.
Nice.
Well,
I like your idea though at the New Year of having a retrospective. I like that. Um, in ranking, really actually
but
taking.
I'm following. I'm close behind. I mean, I watched Demons in Black and White last night.
Nice.
I
Oh,
watched I
how did
watched
you like
Blair
it?
Witch in Black and White last week. I prefer Demons in color for sure.
Mhm.
Blair Witch, yeah, Blair Witch last week. Yeah, so I watched Blair Witch in Black and White last
How'd you
week.
like that?
I loved it, really. I really enjoyed it. Um, I watched the Evil Dead remake, but I was about to say, did you watch the theatrical cut or the
Yeah, theatrical cut.
Yeah, theatrical.
the theatrical? I have yet to see the theatrical cut in black and white.
That was a surprise. And maybe only because it was the first one we did, but I was really, really, really impressed with how that looked.
Tenebrae, I did it maybe 2 days after you did.
Mm.
So what else do I have to watch?
Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah, Night of the Living Dead, and there's another one that
Um, Intruder.
Intruder, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm missing two, but I would love to do like a top 10 for the new year, like top 10 biggest surprise of black and white shit. Because I mean, and I appreciate the fact, like, let me say it like right away. I appreciate, even if you don't want that, host title, Rob, I appreciate you being here because like I said, I work in a hospital with that COVID shit. I can't record like every fucking day, but we still want that shit to be put out, and you're there. So I really appreciate it. And you and Glenn, um, well, seems to fuck with each other. So yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
Well, we're trying to save the good ones for you to be part of.
Yep.
once
I
that COVID shit is over, probably it will probably.
I just linked you with the letterboxed on the messenger.
Do you follow me on Letterboxd though?
I would assume I probably do. I would imagine I do.
I don't think you do because I checked my followers lately, and I don't think you.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, that's awesome.
What's your Letterboxd?
I'm pretty sure it's lowercase VHS 82.
Yep.
VHS
82.
82. Follows you. Yeah, you follow me too. Glenn doesn't
Oh, look
you?
at this! Look at this! Oh, I love that.
I was pretty sure I followed you. Well.
Fulci would have taken that scene, man, and ran with it for like the next 10 minutes.
Oh yeah. Her her scalp would have come off and everything.
Yeah, just a tree with a dead priest hanging.
Yep.
With a dead Is it a priest or some shit? Is that how you say it? Like a priest?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you follow me, Glenn, but you don't use
I don't
Letterboxd.
update anywhere near enough.
You should.
I use
Yeah.
it mostly for my listings, like my body bags works are all in
Oh
there.
god, damn, that's beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. After this film is over, me and Rob will convince you to use more. Fuck.
Yeah.
God, man, that
Oh,
looks so.
beautiful, beautiful.
I think the fog will probably be in my top 5 at the end of the year.
I think so as well. This is just perfect. Did you know apparently there's an app on the Google App Store called the Communism button?
Fuck this. Go on.
Oh, look! Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
Mr. Rob Bottin. It's our lead ghost. Oh, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be great.
wow, wow. Can you escape the fog?
See, I like Malone's character a lot because he has stepped up and taken responsibility for something
Oh,
that
well, behind,
first. Now, see, that actually looks
Oh,
better.
wow, I love
That's the color.
Fulci as fuck. The way that scene was shot. Fulci was a big fan of Carpenter in his shows too.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! Oh, every bit of this looks so much better.
It really does.
And let me tell you something, like it's crazy how with little of a glimpse we had of this pirate, NECA actually managed to do a figure, and
Yeah.
it's awesome. I'm gonna send you a pic on the chat. Give me a sec.
Okay.
It's got to be one of my most favorite endings in any movie.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful.
It really is. And I mean, It's amazing they could get that much detail from what it shows you on the screen.
Do you see it, Rob?
No, no, yeah, I'm just watching the end of this. I love how they all bring the main characters out like that. It's a nice shot, man.
Yeah, for sure.
And Carpenter learned how to stage his actors after Howard Hawks. He was a master at placement like that.
Mm.
Thing from another world. He had like 14, 15 people in one shot. But it was perfect.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. This is such a huge notch in the thing from another world.
Oh, definitely.
Look at the fall. Here we go.
My main issue with this film is the way it ends too. It's like how. Okay, so the fog is still around. They just pushed it back, I guess. Like,
I think they.
I think Malone and the ghost there would have gone out together if it wasn't for Tom Atkins pulling them back.
Mm,
I love it when he sits there. Why not me? Why not me? Holy crap, man!
mm.
Boom! Beautiful.
Awesome.
beautiful.
Woo.
Soundtrack again.
Yeah. Charles Cyphers plays Dan O'Bannon.
You know what? Brought up Dean Cundy's name a bit. I didn't, when I was looking things up a little bit earlier today, I didn't realize that Dean Cundy shot Jurassic Park with Spielberg.
Did he really? Damn,
Yeah,
I
and
never
he
knew that.
yeah, and he also shot the Back to the Future trilogy.
Hmm.
1 and 2, not 3.
Oh,
Ah,
not three?
Not 3. 1 and 2.
Dr. Fibes.
Yeah.
That's kind of awesome. And Grocery Clerk.
And I did not realize that Rob Bottin actually worked on Maniac from '80.
It's damn cool.
And he was I don't know if he was credited or not, but he worked on Star Wars.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know if he was credited or not.
A lot of people were uncredited for Star Wars.
That's true.
I gotta ask y'all though, since we did the Gates of Hell trilogy, did y'all change your mind about House by the Cemetery? Because it's my favorite.
What do you mean change your mind?
I still feel it was the weakest in the series, but it's
Even given the
still
fact that the explanation that I did when the thing on the floor gets broken and shit hits the fan and
yeah. I mean, I still of the three, I still find it the weakest, but it's still a damn good movie.
it's my favorite. It's my favorite.
I think we need to do that in black and white.
House by the Cemetery in black and white. I do the Beyond in black and white.
Really?
Yeah.
I,
Beyond the
I could
Beyond
see,
is more grim, more how can I put it, more sinister, up to the viewer to
Hmm.
decide what he sees. So I'd go with the Beyond in black and white. If I had to choose between the three,
Mm.
maybe we can do the three of them too.
Yeah. Do like
Tell me, Rob, tell me you watched Cat O' Nine Tails.
Not yet. I have it though. That came in with my Arrow order.
You have to see this film. Amazing. Even better than the Bird or Four Flies. It's amazing.
nice.
I think. I think the next one we do. I think we need to stop messing around and do the thing from 11.
Oh yeah.
Do what?
The Thing remake.
The Thing remake? You mean the prequel?
Yeah, the one
Yeah.
from 11.
Yeah, I don't.
It makes a big difference. It really does.
Yeah, it washes a lot of that horrible CGI out.
Way to screw up a film, though. They had the you know the
It's perfectly
practical
good
effects and
practical, yeah. And they had to go like, "Dur, I want to cover this up." And that's pretty much what they did. They just completely just just covered it up with crappy CG. Like, what was the point?
what about I don't know about y'all, but the War of the Worlds released on Criterion. I don't know if you plan on buying it.
I definitely do. Yeah, that'd work.
What about you, Rob? Do you plan on buying the Criterion?
Um, yeah, I probably that would make sense to upgrade because the only one I have of that is the old DVD.
What a good fucking film, bro.
Oh yeah, classic.
And people's been raving about our episode. Every every fucking comments I get, I can send you screenshots, is about that episode, the War of the World retrospective.
Really,
Yeah.
that's the one that really sticks out.
Hmm.
Well, we covered
Well,
a lot of things. It was like a 3 hour show or some shit.
I think even longer than that. I think it was about like 3.5 hours or something. Well, I think people probably appreciate the fact that we didn't just cover, the original movie and the remake. We covered, the book. We covered the
The
musical.
musical, yeah. We from the get go to 2005.
Yeah. Yeah, we hit all bases.
The listener review that I sent to you
Hmm.
um was for War of the Worlds, and I can send you another just someone posting this shit. I'll just show y'all. He was like, I enjoy Kill the Cast and Horrorphilia and shit, and like what he posted was, when you look at it closely, I was like, okay, he enjoys Horrorphilia, he enjoys Kill the Cast,
Hmm.
but when you take a closer look at it, you actually see that what he's what he is listening to. Do you see it?
Bay of Blood. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's what's playing.
That's great. I love that.
Yeah, he posted on like on the Horrorphilia. It was like Thank you for the great podcast. I enjoy Kill the Cast too. And I was like, okay, can I see us there? I was like, oh, nowhere to be found. I click on the image. I was like, well,
Like,
yeah,
we're the
it,
ones he's literally listening to.
yeah, pretty much. Um, Rob,
No,
did catch that? What I just said?
I was trying to kill a spider here.
Ah.
I was listening. I had my headphones on, but I was trying to kill a stupid spider. Big giant spider was crawling across my floor.
Because someone posted on horror video, is it Kill the Cast or some shit? He posted like a photo. He was like, "Thank you for being here" and some shit like some shows I enjoy. And I was like, Cinematheque, Horrorphilia, Horror for Dummies, and FW, and it was like, nowhere to be found. But if you look, like, um, on the bottom of the picture, what he is listening to when he took that screenshot is our episode.
Oh yeah, is that Killer Cash? You said?
No, he wrote on the Horrorphilia or Kill the Cast or some shit.
Oh, okay.
He was like, I enjoy listening to y'all. Thank you for being here and some shit. And I was like, so we're not here and shit. And when you get to the bottom of the picture that I just sent, if you look at the bottom, what's playing is Bay of Blood, Bay of Blood podcast, War of
Oh
the
yeah, I
World
see.
show.
That's so awesome.
So I wonder, like, where's everyone gonna go? I mean, Cinema Attack and 22 Shots, and
I don't know, man.
I mean, I know 22 Shots has a really big presence on YouTube.
Well,
That's how I
appar-
generally listen to them.
Mm.
well, apparently, JP of the 22 shots gonna like start, hosting like Harphilia did and shit, but it's all about money. I'm sure he'll charge us and shit. I don't want nothing to do with it. So that's why I reached out to Kill the Cast.
Yeah.
Like, say what you want. JP's all about that fucking money, bro. Like, oh, like someone posts on the page like, you should do this thing. It would be super interesting, and he like that dude's like super into it. Like, it would be cool to see what y'all think about it and shit. And the only response is, well, go on our Patreon and we'll do it. Like, damn, bro. Like,
Well, a lot of people are doing the Patreon thing.
Yeah, well, I
I'll
mean,
never do it. I'll never
it's
do it.
I mean,
it's a sort of thing, you
I'm
know.
not in a position to send money on a monthly basis to anyone. Um, but I could see where I could see where people who have the money would get a kick out of, say, having paid for um, a franchise show. Um, that's pretty.
Why should I charge people for something I enjoy doing?
Well, I don't know if Patreon is definitely something I don't think anyone that's even relatively new getting off the ground. But when you've been in the game almost as long as some of these guys are, I think it just kind of becomes especially if it's something you think you just want to keep on doing for the next upteen years. You almost have
Also,
to you
you
almost have to
don't
think about it.
need this. No, you don't need this, bro. as long as you have a decent job and shit, you
Oh
don't
yeah. I
need.
mean, yeah.
I think probably it's more for people that want to do it for a living. You know,
Yeah,
like,
but dude, like,
I mean, if you can pull it off as a living, more power to you. But I don't know.
but bro, to say that in every fucking episode or every fucking post, bro, like,
Mhm.
I'm nah, bro. If this is how Patreon work, fuck that. I'll
Mhm.
never have a Patreon. I prefer my listeners to just enjoy the content. They want to see something, well, tell me, and we'll do it.
Yep.
That's it.
Within reason.
Even if you have more listeners or some shit, like, it's just, you know, you schedule that shit. Like, okay, that listener want to do this, so we do
Mhm.
it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. I mean, just look at body bags, for example. Like, how can I put it? Like my video, I'm at like I did one. I'm at like 120 something views and shit.
Mhm.
And I just looked up by curiosity and shit, and I'm the most watched videos, like, let's say in like the last month and shit. I could do something like, oh, you want me on? Well, you'll have to pay me.
Yeah.
That's what these guys will do. You don't have to pay me, bro. I do it for fun. I do it for, bro. I My first review was Jaws 4. You know,
Yep.
so I was quite surprised though to see this. Maybe it's the film, but I was super.
No, I think. Well, I mean, I mean, for usually anyone's first video that goes up is always a big hit for some reason. I think a lot of people just want to check it out, and then depending on how many like really I mean, because I think when I did my very first one way back, it, I couldn't believe how many hits I got. I think I mean, I don't know where it is now, probably up around 70 or something. But I think I probably well, I think Glenn, where most of us all probably hang pretty close in our views, don't we? I mean, I think.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I'm saying. You don't need money. This the satisfaction of people watching your video and listening to you is enough.
Mhm.
Like
True.
that dude, that new dude, like on Buddy Bags, that was like, oh, we need to respond and shit. Like, okay, I get it, like, but that was like, well, maybe too soon, or like I would have said something like that when I got on Buddy Bags. Maybe it's just me, but
Mhm.
it was kind of weird. Did you see
It was a little
this
weird.
stuff?
Mhm.
I mean, after I sat back and really looked at what he said and everything, I kind of got it, but it was like still, it was like I don't know. It was just a weird vibe. I don't know. What do you think, Glenn?
Yeah. It just seemed kind of. I don't know.
The new guy setting rules. It was a little weird.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. It was a little odd to say the least. Well.
I think the best thing so far that James, I think pretty much all of us are on key with it now. I think is that spreadsheet.
Oh yeah.
I think that really I think it wasn't too long ago when Mikey asked in the group if anyone. This is like Wednesday or Thursday or something. He's asking the group if anyone had planned on doing, I don't know, some movie.
Yeah.
And I just privately messaged him and said, "Have you looked at the spreadsheet?"
What about the live streams? So what are the live streams?
I don't know how that's gonna work, but
I'm not really paying attention to that. If it
Well,
if it
it could be cool to do
it
some live
could be,
streams.
yeah. I mean, I'll worry about it when it's like someone saying, "Hey, it's gonna be tomorrow. You're gonna jump on," you know. But
yeah.
Yeah, but live streams like everyone jumps on Skype and talk shit, and we stream that on YouTube, or like, what's it about?
I don't know. I've never done like a whole streaming thing, so
well, they haven't even
I would
really
do it not by myself. I would do it with y'all, not by
they
myself though.
they haven't really even explained what the purpose of that would be, did they?
not really. No, I mean, I
I
think
mean,
they just kind of like streaming.
just to get out and shoot the crap for the fun of it, or actually to actually talk body bag stuff and
I don't
talk
know. I mean,
ideas. I mean,
Okay, I'm gonna write a message, bro. I want to know what that whole thing is all about. Body bags, motherfucker. I'm gonna go with sup my G's. Me.
I don't have any problem with like, everyone in it, everyone in you like with the Glenn, with all of us who are, who have a
yeah,
day, all seven of us getting on there and just, as a body bags thing, shooting the crap on Skype or something for, a while. I mean, that's, that could be fun, but I don't, it just seemed like when I first saw it, it just seemed like there was the intent behind it was something other than that.
yeah,
Like, this somehow was like maybe going to be some kind of, I don't know, company meeting or something.
yeah,
I don't know. That's just the I wasn't, I don't know, wasn't sure. The only person I really listen to on there in terms of that stuff is James.
yeah,
If James says it, then I'm listening.
yeah.
And if I
Uh,
got a real question that I'm not sure I should say out loud or not, I'll just message him and say, not sure, you know. But I love the spreadsheet idea. I think it was a real hassle for me to get linked into it, but when I finally did, it's easy now. I just take these 2 seconds. I can go in there, throw my movies up,
yeah,
and I like to be able to look out at the whole thing and see what everyone's doing. I think that's a great. If we get to that point where everyone is, um, doing it not just with the label and theme week, but even with the random weeks
yeah,
too. And I get it sometimes because I experience this, a lot. I think I know what I might want to do, and then suddenly I just don't have the vibe for it. But you can. It takes 2 seconds to change in there, but it does help when you don't have to ask somebody something. You can just go look.
yeah,
But it's
yeah,
cool too. I mean, if you can do it, you can do it, and that's it. But most of the time, like I told James, like I'm more than willing to, you know, do it for someone just to how do you say it, to
Dylan,
huh?
Dylan.
Yeah, to fill in. But damn, everyone like just say it at the last minute, like, oh, I can't do it tonight. Well, dude, sorry, dude, but I'm at work. If you would have said it like earlier, I could have recorded something and I could have done it. But
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I
Listen,
think some people we'll probably have like maybe 4 or 5 videos pre-recorded, and if someone wants to fill in, they'll just like upload a video, that they already have.
Oh, I gotta say something though.
Yep.
Rob,
What?
thank you for the shout out and shit. The Bale Blood shout out and shit. And I told Glenn, I was like, dude, you're having a podcast with me. When you end your fucking review, just say, check us out, Bale Blood podcast and shit. He was like, I'll try. I was like, dude, even fucking Rob does it.
When did I do it last?
You did it for Demons.
Yeah.
Oh, did I? I can't remember. What did I say?
Check Will and Glenn, Bale Blood podcast.
Oh.
Yep.
I was like, dude,
I'm gonna do it on my own day. If I'm filling in for someone, doesn't really seem right.
I think I really I try at the moment, leading up to it. I really think my way through exactly how, but then like 5 minutes after I've done it, I forgot what I said.
it was easy, bro. You finish your podcast. You're like, check us out on Bale Blood.
You notice I never have to edit my videos.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, I mean, once in a while what'll happen is like I'll end and I'll get up and I'll look at my time and it'll be like 15 something or 16 and I'll be like, crap. And so then I'll be like, I'll just go back, sit down, and I'll just like redo an end.
Yeah.
And then I'll go into the video and then I'll work from the back end up a few minutes and find a good spot. And then I'll just cut it and then off and then add the new one and dissolve in. But that's the only time I don't, I don't sit there and just like talk for a minute and then edit, talk for a minute. I try to do the whole thing in one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say, yeah, you do it in one, but you still manage to say, since you're a big part of Bale Blood podcast, you still manage to say, Will and Glenn, Bale Blood podcast, check us out and shit, because you're on it. Like, Glenn, do it, shit.
But you're stuck on that, Will, aren't you?
Yeah, because I can't believe a guest who's not a host does it, but a host didn't.
I'll do it on my days.
Hey, Glenn, didn't you just
Yeah.
recently have a video that was like 8 minutes long? 7 or 8?
Is it a Glenn video or the Cat of Glenn video?
Probably a cat video. I think I had a longer one recently. Can't remember what it was for though, but
Oh, what's this week? This week is Synapse.
Synapse, yeah.
Synapse, yeah, I'm doing an intruder. That's right. I gotta start thinking about that.
Yeah.
This wasn't a good week. Usually I like to knock it out on Sunday and then hold it in the dock until I have to, but looks like it'll have to be Tuesday or something.
Yeah. Luckily, I get to wait till next Sunday for mine.
What? Oh, wait, you're Monday, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
but I covered for
Yeah, that's right.
James today, so
so James is.
yeah, so he's gonna take Monday, and I'll take Sunday or whatever. It's all good. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna call it a night, guys. I am exhausted.
I think the only reason I was even able to do this was that little nap I had.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, this was awesome. This was a big surprise. I'm glad it went as well as it did. This was good.
Yeah. For sure.
So, race, let's figure out the next one, whenever, and then see if we can't nail a day. And
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
well, yeah. So, whatever it's the Thing 11 or if it's another one you guys want to do.
I'm good for
Always a
anything.
pleasure anyway, so really, I don't mind.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, one of your pallbearer press things is shipped.
Finally,
Yeah.
uh,
I
the
forwarded
shirt
you the email.
is
I,
it the
I I don't know which one it is. It's one of them. Well, like they said, apparently they make everything by hand,
yeah,
so that's why it takes longer.
yeah, and you know what takes longer than usual?
What?
You watching fucking Clone Wars. You gotta get back to
Oh,
watching
oh,
fucking
oh,
Clone
oh.
Wars.
James Cox just reminded me of something because he just watched Underwater for the first time. Wasn't that something, Glenn, you thought might be good in black and white?
Yeah.
Have you seen that yet, Glenn? Or Will?
Yep, yeah, I have
So
it on blue.
maybe we could do that next. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
That might be fun. If you got the vibe for it.
Yeah, it can definitely work.
Full
All
show.
right.
Yeah.
So,
All right. I'm gonna
have it,
bail. Go to bed.
boys. Do I hit you up like tomorrow if I'm free, or?
Yeah, sure, if you want.
Yeah, for sure. I think I'm free tomorrow night.
Cool.
So have a good one, my sweet
All right.
ass fuckers.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Yeah, see ya.
I can find my